So many people live their life without a single thought about that. And many people fight very hard to stay alive. They fight very hard to stay alive. One example is actually my own brother. My own brother, younger brother. My younger brother died maybe 15 years ago. One day, I think around in the middle of the year, he got some back pain. He had back pain for a while. Then he went and checked with the doctor, and somehow the doctor said you have lung cancer. He was about 49 years old. But he's not a smoker. So he went for treatment. That second half of the year, he went for treatment until his insurance money no more. So he came to me and said, "Can you help me?" So I gave him about $20,000 or $30,000 to continue the treatment, and then roll over the next year. Then his insurance money renewed lah. Then he continued for about 6 months of treatment, and then he passed on. Just about 1 or 2 weeks short of his 50th birthday. So how much did he spend to stay alive? Because we are talking about the fact that many people fight hard to stay alive. So how much money did he spend to stay alive? Maybe close to 100,000 just to stay alive. And I think it's quite common today that many people who can afford it and who have the insurance will spend a few $100,000 in order to stay alive, or to try to stay alive longer. I don't know whether you understand what I'm trying to say. But I told my family, if one day I'm in this kind of critical illness, don't waste the money. This is my personal conviction. I'm not saying that everybody should follow me. Doesn't matter. Because I'd rather leave 100,000 in the hands of my family than give it to the hospital and the doctor. That's my own conviction. But many people fight very hard to stay alive. And when we look at Jesus Christ, I think not so, isn't it? God in His sovereign will, look at His Son. God in His sovereign will sent His Son down into human history. But yet, in His sovereign will, His plan was this. 30 years old, you start ministry. 33 years old, God planned it that way. And I think the fact that it is like that, it does not matter how long. It doesn't mean that we have to live a very long life in order to do the will of God. I don't think so. I think it's how we live our life, whether it's short or whether it's long, and still be by God. Because it's for sure, all of us will go one day, some earlier, some later. But how to live death? The certainty of death. All will die one day.